Hello, hello, magical souls. I'm talking about a very interesting topic today, and that is about something that comes up from time to time during my Akashic Record sessions with some of my clients. So sometimes the subject can be either embarrassing and somebody doesn't really want to talk about that, or it's just even though there's no judgment from myself or the guides, it's still we're still humans and we can still sometimes feel very uncomfortable about certain topics. Or it might be a highly confidential subject that absolutely cannot get out, cannot leak out to anyone anyway, in any way, shape, or form. So in that case, I wouldn't actually want to know the information. And often we record these sessions so that you can go and have a listen to it in at a later time, because it can be quite a lot of information that comes through. So you might want to digest it in your own time and space. Okay. So there's special areas in our life that feel sensitive or private or even a little uncomfortable to talk about. Anything like that would fall into these categories. And I want to offer, a way to still receive excellent guidance without having to share those details. So, what we could do is work with a lovely system, a simple system of assigned answers. So, I tend to work with A, B, or C. So, for example, you can think of your question silently or write it down, and then you would assign answers to the letters A, B, or C, or just A and B, or apples, oranges, whatever you want. Let's just stick with A, B, and C because it's just easier. And then you would then I would ask the guides, is the answer A, is the answer B, or is the answer C? So, for example, you might assign the concept of moving forward to the letter A. So you would move forward in the subject. You might assign the letter B to wait, stop, don't do anything. Or the letter C might be change direction. So, or you can have much more complicated answers to those specific questions. And I will then just ask the record keepers and guides if the answer is A, B, or C. So I had a lovely reading with a young lady yesterday, and we got through most of the reading, and everything was great. And she got loads of answers, and she was very excited. And then all of a sudden, she said, "I can't talk about this subject. I just can't. I can't bear to do it." So I said, "Okay, well, let's assign letters A, B, and C." And she was very switched on. She did it very quickly in the moment in the reading. She was okay. She thought of the question, thought of the answers, and then I just gave her the A, B, or C answer. And that's how we got through the last section of her reading. And I still don't have any idea what was talked about. And frankly, I don't have any interest. I have got um, so many plates spinning in my life. Let's call it that. I've got lots and lots of things going on, and I do loads of readings. I do lots of training. I teach people how to open the records. That's my focus. That's where I want to be in life. If you have something that you just don't want to talk about in the records, that doesn't. It's got nothing to do with me. Frankly, it's none of my business, and it's your prerogative to change the reading as you see fit. So I can only give you the answers that the guides give. Sometimes yesterday during the reading, they would say the answer is B, 78%, C, 52%, something like that as well. So sometimes the guides choose to assign a percentage of yes or no to that question, or a percentage of moving forward on that basis. So we can actually go into that detail. Okay, so if you have any questions that you need to ask that are perhaps embarrassing or highly confidential, then this could be a great way to get your answers from the Akashic Guides in a very beautiful but confidential way. Well, I hope you've enjoyed listening to that. And if you do want to book a reading with me, I'd be overjoyed to assist you in opening up to your specific Akashic records and finding your next steps on your soul journey. I hope you have a very magical rest of your day and take care, and I will see you soon.